Hey, what's up, everybody? Okay, this is video number 2 of many more to come. As long as I got my health and strength, I'm gonna keep putting these things out here. So we're talking about mathematics, simple mathematics today. Yes, once again, I'm in the mobile office, sitting around, I'm mobiling. I know if the law enforcement officers are watching this, you're gonna say, well, you know, it's not kind of wrong, or even morals, ethics. Hey, it's not kind of wrong. You're recording while you're doing your thing. Well, or you're driving and you're recording. Well, hey, maximize. So anyway, put that out of there. We're talking about mathematics. So simple mathematics. I was never a math guy. Math is not my thing. I mean, I learned the basics of it, and that's good enough for me. Right? If you're all super math whiz, hats off to you. Yeah. So we're talking about math, and you know, when we break down math to the God free or die trying mentality, God free or die trying, we apply math to it. Right? We start to realize some of the things when it comes down to choices, right? Because remember, God free is really, it's a mentality, it's a choice, right? It's how you think about things. And so God free and TGIF, they don't really go well together. Because when you look at simple math, TGIF means that I'm willing to trade, out of those 7 days of the week, I'm willing to trade 5 days to do something I don't really appreciate doing. Because most people, I'd say well over 95% of the people, do things on a consistent basis to earn a living that they don't necessarily appreciate doing. So God free doesn't mean that you're gonna go quit what you're doing. Right? You gotta use common sense. You gotta put math into that. You need to pay your bills. You need to put some money away into your savings. Right? You need to put food on your table. Keep the roof over your head. Like, put some clothes on your back. Gas in the tank. Okay, so maybe you're doing what you're doing because, you know, this is what I need to do that right now. I need to do those things, but you know what? I got some other things that I need to do as well. So let's touch on that. If you're gonna keep that God free or die trying mentality, you gotta understand a simple thing of hung by the tongue. And as you're in your plan A job, most of the people around you are not God free or die trying. And maybe some of you are still teeter-tottering on God free or die trying. You're not really too sure if you want to commit to it. That's all right. But let's talk about this TGIF word, because remember, simple mathematics, right? 7 days, 5 of them, you know, we're doing things that we don't necessarily appreciate doing. And if you're one of the people out there who got something that you really love doing, awesome, right? That's awesome. But you gotta also look at the statistics. Statistics say that 95% of the people, right, 95% of our population at age 65 are going to be dead or dead broke. Meaning that if you're either going to be broke, depending on the government, or depending on some family to support you, and you're not really going to live the life that you'd like to in your retirement. And then if you look at some other simple math, right, look it up for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Simple math is half the people who retired last year went back to work this year, and the reason for that was simple finance. It means that they couldn't afford living. Right? And y'all don't believe me, go to Walmart. Right? How many 18 or 19-year-olds do you see greeting you? Now you see 60 and 70-year-olds, even sometimes older, I believe, right? They're greeting you there at like 10, 11 o'clock at night. I don't know about you, but I don't want my grandparents to be doing that. I don't want my parents to be doing that. And I don't know if you're one of those people, and you know what? My heart goes out to you and hats off to you because you're doing what you got to do. Right? God free. But let's go back to this TGIF, because, man, if you're going to go out every day and we're going to trade 5 days a week to do things that we don't appreciate doing, right? 5 days a week to do things that we appreciate doing so we can have 2 days of so-called rest, because it ain't really rest. How many of y'all are resting on the weekend? I hear people all the time tell me, man, I'm busy on the weekend than I am during the week. Okay. And the word weekend as well too. We're not gonna really tackle that one right now. We're gonna look at TGIF. Right? So TGIF is you're giving away 5 days for 2. Why don't we flip it around? Right? Why don't we flip it around? Why don't we start saying, look, instead of giving away 5 days for 2, you know what? Let's start with, you know what? We're gonna flip it, and we're gonna go, okay, 2 for 5. That means I'm gonna work for 2 days, and I'm gonna take 5 days for myself. 5 days for myself. Yeah, for some people that sounds unrealistic, but do the math. It's a simple mathematical thing. what can I do for 2 days that's going to earn me the same amount of money that I did for 5 days? That's it. You figure that out and you switch it. You figure that out and you switch it. I mean, some of y'all are single right now and you really don't need to be out there pounding it like that, right? Because you don't really have a lot. But yeah, you might have traded up because you wanted a nicer car, you wanted a nicer house, so you've kind of sold out for a little bit of material stuff. That's okay, nothing wrong with that. But if you're saying TGIF and Godfrey don't really go well together, right? So if we're gonna switch it around and we have that mentality, okay, let's get TGIF out of the system, right? Let's start with TGIH. Thank God I have. Switch it, right? Thank God I have. Thank God I have my eyes. Thank God I have my ears, right? Thank God I have a beautiful family that supports me. Thank God I have the opportunity to live the life I really like to live. Thank God I have the opportunity to live in a country that protects me from bombs dropping over my head. Shout out to all the people who live in those countries where you don't really have the opportunity, right? My heart's with you. I don't believe that anybody anywhere should live like that. So TGIH, thank God I have. Thank God I have a job to go to that's gonna pay me. Some of y'all ain't really thankful about that. I'm not down on job, I'm just up on opportunity. So if you got a job that's paying you, well, thank God I have a job, right? Thank God I have a job. Thank God I have a home. Thank God I have a roof over my head. Thank God I have clothes on my back, right? Thank God I have glasses, because it's tough to drive at night without these things. Just thank God I have, man. Like, just put it in your head. Thank God I have. Get up in the morning. Thank God I have. Thank God I have an opportunity to live another beautiful day. Because today, somebody didn't necessarily want to call it quits in this life, but they had no choice. So thank God I have the opportunity to live it again. Man, if you're laying on a hospital bed and you're watching this, thank God I have a hospital. Thank God I have another chance. Thank God I have the support system. Thank God I have a good medical system. Whatever you have to be thankful for, thank God I have it. To get TGIF out of the system. Get hump day out of the system. All right, we don't want to do that no more. We don't want to trade 5 days for 2. And if you're doing 5 days, do 5 days of something that makes you feel liberated, makes you feel alive, makes you not even care about TGIF. Because TGIF is who invented TGIF? Right? Who invented? Was it the owner of your company? Did the owner of your company invent TGIF? I doubt it. I doubt it. So get TGIF out of the system. TGIF should be as dirty of a word as a 3-year-old saying the F word. And I'm not talking about fantastic neither, right? That's how bad TGIF should be. It should be banned in your house. You got a home, you got family, ban TGIF. You're the supervisor at your work, ban TGIF in your department. If you're the employee, ban TGIF. Ban TGIF from your system. You hear someone say TGIF to you, you say, no, brother, don't ever say that word to me again. You and I won't be friends. Ban TGIF from your life. Ban it. Hump day, ban it. Okay? Figure it out. TGIH. You hear someone say TGIF to you, you say, nah, brother, thank God I have. Right? Thank God I have. Get TGIF out of the system. It's simple mathematics. Right? We don't want to trade 5 for 2 no more. Right? And if you're trading 5 for 2, let it be that, hey, you know what, these 5, I'm passionate about it and I'm going all out in these 5. And these 2 I'm going to take to relax so I can go back and be passionate again for 5 more. Right? Take charge. Take charge. Take charge. Don't do the TGIF thing. TGIF means that you're giving it away. You're giving control to someone else. Take charge. Right? Doesn't matter if you're working for if you're an employee, get TGIF out of the system. If you're an athlete, get that mentality out of the system. Because you know that athletes still get that TGIF mentality too. Because guess where they learned it? From society, from their parents, right? Because a lot of athletes, you're trying to pursue to be the best in the world, and you still have TGIF mentality. You don't even realize it, but it's passed down through your parents, passed down through the society around you. You can't want to be one of the top, and you have that. Okay, I'm gonna work hard and take 2 off. Right? You can't be one of the top that thinks 8 hours a day. No, brother. No, sister. You got to get TGIF out of your system. Get it out of your system. Let's eliminate it altogether. If we want to live God-free, if we want to be God-free or die trying, let us eliminate and let us watch what we say. Let us eliminate TGIF. Let us eliminate the word. Let us eliminate the mentality. right? Hump day, let us eliminate that. Understand, it's a mentality. It's gonna hold you back, right? It's hard to be God-feared that trying, right? If those little things are chipping away at that. Get it out of your system, right? Go after what it is. You get up in the morning, thank God I have the opportunity to pursue my goal and dream. Thank God I have the opportunity to help this world to become a better place. Thank God I have the opportunity to provide my kids, the best thing I possibly have. Thank God I have the opportunity to pursue my passion to be a world champion. Right? Whatever it is, thank God I have the opportunity to minister the best as I can. TGIH, right? Get TGI out of the system. Simple mathematics. Peace.